You guys have requested like crazy that I go through my personal trading strategy, so today I thought I'd take the opportunity to go through step by step the trading strategy that I have been using for over a year now and the improvements and refinements I've been making recently. Hey traders, I hope you're going extremely well. My name's David and welcome to my channel where I go through trading strategies. Today I'm going to be going through my personal trading strategy, and I thought it might be a good idea to go through once a week the trading strategy that I'm using on a day-to-day basis for manual trading. Currently I use it on crypto and have recently started doing a bit more Forex recently, but this has been my most successful trading strategy that I've used since the beginning. I started my YouTube channel about a year ago with the objective to go through as many indicators as I possibly could to try and understand what the math was behind it and find good ones and bad ones. And this is what I believe is the best and most successful trading strategy I've had since the beginning. So it is based on what you may have already seen on my channel, which is the ABC patterns. But over the past couple of months, I've been improving on the actual patterns and also on the other things that I use for Confluence. It's very much inspired by ICT, which is Inner Circle Trading, another YouTube channel owned by a guy called Michael, who is an absolute abundance of information. I really do suggest that you go and have a look at that. Okay, I guess the best idea is to get straight over to my computer so that we can go through my trading strategy, and I'll go through all the rules of the entries that I've taken recently. Okay, let's go. Okay, here we are on TradingView with the indicator that I made to make my life a little bit easier. As you can see, we have a lot of information on here. I will start by going through things like market structure, the fair value gaps, and then I'll take a couple of entries with you guys so you can see how they actually work. And then over the next couple of weeks, I will go through things like my daily levels, the key levels that I keep an eye on, why I keep an eye on them, creating a range and things like that so that I know where I'm going to be buying and where I'm going to be shorting. Okay, as you can see, one of the things that jump out first of all in these charts are the higher highs, the higher lows that are here. I've been through this quite a lot inside of my channel, but market structure is fundamental to my trading strategy. I need to know where I am. I'm often looking for reversals in those in Wyckoff patterns, which I will go through a lot more in the next couple of weeks. But the knowing where I am inside of a trend thanks to higher highs and higher lows is absolutely fundamental to me. So as you can see, but markets are creating higher lows. They're pushing up to make these higher highs here. Creating strong lows here because we are pushing and breaking our previous highs. Now personally, I'm going to be looking for a reversal very much like this one up here, which is marked as an ABC just here. Now this ABC is where we're creating a hard top and we're pushing back down in the other direction. Now the great thing about these entries are the actual small stop losses that we need and the humongous risk to reward that we get in reverse. So for instance, this one here would have had a stop loss of around 0.30 or 0.30%, which is absolutely amazing in crypto. And we could have had a potential win of, now obviously I don't expect people to get these right down the bottom, but I will go through my the ideas behind my taking profit as well. So you could have got something like a risk to reward of 18-1 here, which is absolutely incredible. Like I said, that this is completely in hindsight, but I will go through a couple of the entries. This was one that I did on Discord, which you can go to my Discord and you'll be able to see this one here. I did this one here. I did this one that we've just gone through a couple of minutes ago as well. All of these are thanks to these ABC patterns. Now personally, I'm going to be looking for reversals like these ABC patterns here. What happens is they are a kind of a hard top, if you will. As we're coming down to create A, we're coming back down. We make a new low here and creating a new higher high. Once price reverses against us and breaks that previous higher high, we're actually looking for our entries just there. Now there's plenty of other things that come into my trading strategy. That is where we take our entry, but there's things that I look for a lot more to make sure that we're actually taking good entries and not all of the ABCs, because they do actually pop up on the chart quite a lot. Now for me to filter out bad ABCs, let me just go back here and open the replay on TradingView. Okay, this is an entry that I actually took on Discord. So it was a reversal. I was looking for an ABC pattern to happen just here, just like this. For me to actually take a ABC, because as you can see, there are a couple of ABCs down here that have actually come up and popped up. I'm looking for those key levels that I was talking about a bit earlier. I'm looking for us to be close to the previous highs or above the previous week high, previous day highs. These ones are way too low for me to actually want to be even interested in them. Another thing that I'm looking for is these fair value gaps. As a matter of fact, this is one of the key elements, the most important parts of my trading strategy. Fair value gaps are made when price moves in one direction or another way too fast, where orders may be left behind, making the price unfair, if you will, creating these fair value gaps. Now, fair value gaps are an inefficiency in the market, and as an algo trader, you're always looking for inefficiencies in the market to exploit and to take advantage of, and it's one thing that I found it works extremely well. So we have our ABC pattern up the top here. I'm going to mark up the short that we took. Now this short, I would look for these fair value gaps, as I said, below us. If there were no fair value gaps, I would not be interested in slightest in the trade. I also look for these green dotted lines, which are lows in the market which haven't been revisited, meaning there'll be stop losses, lots of stop losses here, 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 and liquidity in the market for the market makers to come and pick up. If you believe in the smart money concept, which is something that I do, so this is somewhere where there could be potentially a lot of orders, sell orders for us, for the market makers to come and pick up. So this liquidity lines, if there's lots of them below my potential order, it would give me a little bit more confidence in that actual trading strategy. Another last thing that I will be looking for is the Fibonacci levels of our swing high, swing low. And the Fibonacci levels, if the 0.618 is close to a fair value gap, it just gives me a little bit more confidence in that trade. So I will be putting my stop loss just above that high just there, as we've already done a kind of a Wyckoff method where we have our spring or UTAD up the top here, ready for us to make a reversal. I've set my take profit to one of the lower fair value gaps, and as there's a 0.618 just here, this is where I'll be setting my take profit. Now there is another thing that I do, and I often do, and it's very important to my trading strategy, is I mark out the fair value gaps. Now to do that, I use this tool here. I click and I mark out the lower fair value gaps just like this here, for me to go and check on extremely low time frames. So I just do this very, very quickly, and then I go over to the 2-minute time frame, and I'll go and manually check and refine the fair value gaps, just to make sure that they are still valid on a 2-minute time frame. Now to do that, all I have to do is go here. I have done a video on fair value gaps and how they work. I will go through them a bit more in the next video, so that we have a full understanding of fair value gaps. But I'm going to refine these ones here on the 2-minute time frame to make sure that they're still valid, because it's very important to my trading strategy. I will then go back to my 15-minute chart and make sure that my take profits is aligned up with one of those fair value gaps. This is a trade that I took on my Discord. As you can see, I post daily my entries and my take profits and things like that, where I've found a setup with an ABC. I'll also be doing this on Telegram. You'll be able to find the links to Telegram down below. So I will be adding my manual trading strategy to this YouTube channel, where I'll be going through manually how I take trades and things like that over the next couple of weeks. If it's something you enjoy or would like me to continue, if you don't mind just commenting down below, helps me to understand what you guys would like me to make as content. You can add the Smart Money Concepts Trading View indicator to your Trading View. The links to Patreon are down below in the description. You can also now follow me on Telegram and also come and join the community on Discord. The links to that are also down in the description. I hope you enjoyed this one. I will be going into lots more detail on my trading strategy on a weekly basis. I will also do updates of the trades that I take as much and as often as possible. Take care, keep safe, keep coding, trade like a boss, and I'll see you next week. Take care, guys. Goodbye.